Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and those otherwise inclined. My name is Lady2, and welcome back to this Let's Play of Persona 4 Golden. Last time we had finished rescuing Naoto, so we were just getting through the rest of the days till she recovers. So we got to the deadline night, and then I pulled it after seeing that. You may have also, well, I'll say something else, then I'll segue into that. I'm sorry, I'm starting this stream a bit later than usual, but I had to reset up Streamlabs. Why? Well, I think you can see how smoothly this is all running. So I've got a new device that I'm streaming off of, which I was given, given as a gift yesterday. So I am back to streaming on hardware, which is good, but because I'm also using a more powerful, well, a newer and more powerful unit anyway, it's all running a lot better. Like, the game itself as well as Streamlabs. So this should help in the long run. TV. It's midnight. The fog has set in. It also means we shouldn't be getting any more blue screens of death. Or technically they're black screens of death now, aren't they? No one is appearing on the Midnight Channel. Since Naoto has been rescued, it seems the killer was thwarted this time. Meanwhile, in the foggy shopping district. Damn it! Again? And the next day.
Are you feeling better now?
Yes, thanks to all of you. I'd like to thank you once again for what happened.
No problem.
Don't mention it. But hey, your uniform.
Huh? Ah, yes. After contemplating the matter, I went with what I've been wearing thus far. There's no need for you to...
There we go. That should be positioned slightly better.
Hey, it's the Detective Prince. That's no prince. I heard he's a she.
Word spreads fast.
Huh? You serious? If he's a she, then... oh, crap!
Why that reaction?
Kinda disappointed. But then again, there's something neat about it. Yeah, if you look at it a certain way, doesn't she seem pretty cool?
Why a certain way?
My, rumors spread so quickly.
And people are so quick to believe them. We're on your side.
Thank you. But it doesn't bother me at all. There's no need to worry on my behalf. So please, treat me as you did before.
As you wish.
That aside, I'd like to discuss the case with you all. We're dealing with a kidnap and murder case perpetrated by someone lurking in this very town.
Indeed.
And it isn't over yet.
Indeed.
Let's go over the finer points after school.
Junes Food Court.
First, I heard the doorbell ring.
Case closed. We know who it is.
But when I opened the front door, I saw no one there.
Oh, yeah.
Just as alarm bells sounded in my mind, someone grabbed me roughly from behind and covered my mouth with something.
Sorry, just shuffling things over again.
Immediately afterward, I was put into something like a sack and most likely carried on the culprit's shoulder.
Big shoulder.
Wow, how could you remember all that?
Already prepared for the possibility that it would happen, and so more mentally, what's the word I want to use? I guess more of mind.
The culprit seems to have used a chemical to incapacitate me, but luckily I wasn't completely unconscious.
Chloroform.
I had been expecting a trick along those lines, so I was somewhat prepared.
There you go.
And of course, I was desperate to gather as much information as I could.
No wonder you're an ace detective.
Objection.
That ain't something to be proud
No,
of.
wait.
You are too damn calm about all this.
Judging by their actions and body type, I'd say the culprit is definitely a man. I heard no conversations or voices, so I believe he is acting alone.
Mind you, do we want to judge by external appearances? Was that not literally the point of the last dungeon?
It's after that things get murky. I felt a single impact, which I assume is when I was thrown inside the TV. But the time from kidnapping to that point seemed too short. It was a matter of minutes.
So you were immediately thrown inside the TV after being kidnapped. Oh, could there have been a TV on the side of the road?
Regrettably, my memory from there on is a blur.
Well, it's not the worst thought. There would have to have been one nearby. Unless the chemical disrupted your perception of time.
I see. But man, the killer came right up to the door and rang the bell? That's just crazy.
I finally understand why you all testified that you couldn't recall much of what happened. Such a bizarre experience, with mental and physical fatigue on top of it. It's only natural to be confused. And going by the surrounding circumstances, my kidnapping and everyone else's were near identical.
Except for the possibility of more ochres, but we are obviously running under the assumption that that was a copycat.
There is no question that the culprit is the same in each case.
Except...
So, that Mitsuo boy who said he killed King Moron.
Everything makes sense now. I can't say for sure until I gather more concrete evidence. But Mitsuo Kubo's only victim was Mr. Muraoka. It was a copycat killing that mimicked the true culprit's method.
No wonder King Moron's death broke the pattern in so many ways.
The question remains, though, as to how Kubo learned of that world.
That's it! That's what was bothering me! Mitsuo could enter the TV, right? Then why didn't he kill King Moron that way?
Are we sure he could enter the TV?
I believe he didn't understand the other world as well as the true culprit.
I mean...
Even though I can now enter it myself, it wouldn't occur to me to use it for murder. And remember, the previous corpses left no sign that their deaths had anything to do with the other world. After Kubo became wanted, leaving him with nowhere to run, he probably thought for the first time, what if I put my entire body into the TV?
I should say, no, he could. If he could.
The bizarre condition of the corpses that caused such commotion is probably because they died on the other side.
Death by factors not known to this world.
It's a simpler explanation than figuring out why the killer would risk disposing of the bodies in such a way.
Death by shadow.
Which means their inexplicable condition of being hung on a foggy day wasn't due to the culprit making a statement. Much of our speculation could be tested if we could ask Kubo in person. However, I've unfortunately been taken off the investigation.
Vamonos.
And I highly doubt that the police will believe any of this.
Probably not.
They wouldn't admit that it wasn't Mitsuo in the first place.
Hmm.
Once you've said something on TV, it's not easy to admit you were wrong.
Well, once it's been said in public, regardless.
I believe the primary cause of my dismissal was because I raised that possibility to them. The police won't readily concede that they made false charges. All the more so if the accused is a juvenile.
Yes.
In fact, the overwhelming sentiment with the police force is to end this case with his arrest.
It's understandable in that they've had 3 murders in 5 months, and this is the first real lead they've had to go on any of it.
Even if it's possible there's another killer?
Those dickheads. I had a feeling that would be the case. Not that I trusted him in the first place.
That being said, we know that of all of them, Dojima's not convinced this is over. So there is still a chance.
But, Naoto, if you were that calm when it happened to you, couldn't you have, I'm not saying you should have caught him, but isn't it kind of sad for an ace detective to go down that easily?
Technical information is important.
To tell you the truth, I was really scared. I'm sorry.
It's understandable.
It can't be helped. None of us could resist the culprit either. Don't forget, Naoto-kun is younger than us, and she's a girl.
That's probably delivered a bit bluntly, but the second part, why?
Oh yeah, that's true. I keep forgetting when I see her talking like this. You know, Naoto?
What is it?
You got balls. For a girl.
What's that supposed to mean?
Regardless, I have no doubt that the culprit will continue with his attacks. We can only watch and wait for him to make the next move. But this is no longer a mere job or someone else's affair. I want to know the truth of why we were targeted. Please allow me to join your effort.
Welcome aboard. Of course.
Thank you very much. I'll do my best, leader.
Instantly knew who the leader was. Naoto joined the group. She'll definitely be a strong asset in solving the case. Investigation Team Social Link has reached level 8. Your power to clear personas of the full arcana has grown.
Since I'm the king of the geniuses, I knew it would work out this way.
For the last time, Teddy, we have put that game away.
Ta-da! Now Chan's glasses.
Thank you. They told me about you, Teddy. I can sympathize with your drive to find yourself. If I may help in any way, let me know.
Wow, what a nice girl.
Don't mention anything about scoring. The true culprit is still at large. For now, you'll just have to wait for them to make the next move. Evening.
Oh, you're home.
I am indeed. You can work as a janitor. I'll save over that one now because we've made sure that we can indeed max out Dojima as we have. Nothing in there. Off to the shrine. Oh, madame, I am sorry it took so long. I came to offer my food out to celebrate my child's 5th birthday, but my children at home are hungry. I cannot go home without something to feed them. Do you have any Genji Ayu you could spare? I have one Genji Ayu. What will you do? Give it to her. Thank you very much. This is an expression of my thanks. Please, take this. Yosen Stone. Catch the bugs. Has the changing system changed my timing at all? Not at all. Still not getting Genji beetles. Hola, Kanji. Kanji-chan. My wife is in the hospital. I thought once the killer was caught, she could leave in peace. Why? Why? Oh, I don't feel right. It's like I forgot something. Or maybe I'm getting old. Sure, I have taken care of that. Run forward, run forward, run forward, run forward. Hey, brother. Are you living it up with your friends? That's good. You gotta take care of your buddies. Someone's in trouble, you questions asked. If you're in trouble, don't wait around, get help. That's my advice to you as a guy who's been around the block. Yeah. We say, we don't need to do anything with a touch. Turn home. Save. And up the stairway to success. There we go. Now we can start the town.
Excuse me. Do you have time after school today?
I think I do. I believe Nanako was taking care of the shopping.
Did something happen?
No. Rather, I'd like to have a doctor examine Teddy.
A doctor?
You mean a vet?
Either could work.
The normal kind, actually. If you're free, I've scheduled a checkup for him after school today. A thorough physical examination might be a good first step in figuring out what Teddy is. And I thought it might be a good idea for the rest of us to get checkups as well. We should see if the fog over there or the power we've gained have had any negative effects on our health.
Or positive.
Since you all have been active on the other side far longer than I have, you should definitely be examined.
This is a reasonable short.
Negative effects? Don't drop scary stuff on us like it's nothing.
But you have gotten shorter, Yosuke.
But yeah, I never even thought about that.
I've arranged to have Kanji-kun and Rise-san looked at as well.
Wow, you're on the ball about all this. Are you sure you're not an adult?
Her height's a big giveaway, though.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, I'll see you all after school.
You'll be going to the hospital after school at Naoto's recommendation. You have obtained a cancer. Fuck. Everyone underwent a thorough physical at the hospital Naoto recommended.
That was just an ordinary checkup.
Huh, I was kind of looking forward to getting into some gigantic machine and being spun around.
What exactly did you think was going to happen?
Was there really a point to this? The doctors look confused too.
I mean, you'll get the odd general physical you need to undergo throughout life anyway. As well as, what are they called? I was going to call them cognition tests, but that's not right.
Oh, they're back.
Sometimes you'll have to go through physicals for jobs.
I'm very sorry for the wait.
I'm very sorry for the wait.
So did they find out anything about Teddy?
They did indeed. They found out that they can't tell anything about him. I even had them take an X-ray, but nothing came up on it. No matter how many times they tried, it would always be too blurry to read. A visual examination and standard palpations indicated that he seems perfectly normal. Since the machine could be malfunctioning, they told me to try another hospital if we're still worried about him.
Alright, I'll go get my katana.
I felt bad for making them go through all this.
So he is different.
Oh my, what should I do?
Teddy, are you a radio demon?
They took a look at everything inside me.
Technically, they took a look at nothing inside you.
She just said they couldn't see anything on the X-ray, you dork.
But at least they didn't find anything wrong with him, right?
Well, not being able to see inside of him may be a problem.
Man, we know as much about Teddy as we do those personas and shadows.
Oh yeah, I tried looking them up at the library and on the net. Persona means something like another personality. And I think they listed shadow under the related terms.
Shadows are shadows. I think there's something that comes out of people. I can't really explain.
Don't have a brain.
I performed my own research after the incident. Persona and shadow are common psychological terms. Of course, the ones we are familiar with don't quite fit those definitions.
Well, they do. It's just a lot more physical and literal.
This is what was written in an unofficial project document that I happened to come across. A shadow is suppressed power, and when controlled by one's ego, it becomes a persona.
It becomes a persona? What does that mean? They're basically the same thing? Well, then again, all those shadows we beat the shit out of did turn into personas. Who cares about the details? It doesn't matter what they are. They get in our way, I'll crush them.
Still, I couldn't find any information on how they're related to the other world.
There's so much stuff about us that we don't have a clue about.
There's some things we do know, though. I got a bunch of awesome data with me.
What you talking about, Teddy?
It's kinda embarrassing that I'm the only one who had personal details shown to the world, so... Ta-da! Nowadays, information wants to be free.
Settle down, WikiLinks.
Therefore, I'll break the ice by announcing the results of everyone's physical exams.
What? No, you won't! Give them to me now!
Ooh! First place in the shortest legs division is... Huh, who would have guessed?
It's not me, is it? Hey, what kind of things did they examine anyway?
Why are you concerned if you've got short legs?
Look, if you're gonna blab at all, you might as well tell us the girls' measurements.
Down, boy.
What? Are you a complete and utter moron? Sure, go right ahead. My profile's been public knowledge for ages. Oh, but my bust size is 2 centimeters smaller than they print. My agency insisted.
we say, giving absolutely no fucks whatsoever.
No! Don't say mine!
Probably partly because she's interested as well.
Aw, I bet guys won't care what size you are, senpai. And having modestly sized breasts like yours would definitely make it easier to wear a kimono.
What?
Oh yeah, Naoto-kun's in here too, huh? Let's see. Naoto-kun's is...
Huh?
Is this for real? Wait, isn't this measured wrong?
Anyways,
Bum bum bum.
the important thing is that according to the examination results, nothing's wrong with our health. So we won't be needing these anymore. I'm going to go shred them.
Well, thank goodness everyone's healthy.
That's the spirit, Yosuke.
You're right. Let's go home.
After all that, they found out nothing about me. I wonder what I really am.
You're Teddy. We'll find out together.
Yeah. Thanks, Sensei.
Teddy is gazing at you with gratitude in his eyes. Teddy's social link has reached level 6. Your power to create personas at the Star Arcana has grown. Teddy's growth of heart has affected his persona as well. Barakunda. Is there anything we'd want to drop? Probably Diarahan. So we should be getting Midiarahan anyway.
Hey! If you don't hurry, we're gonna leave you guys behind!
You're back.
Indeed. Midterms start next Friday. Study? Work as a janitor at the hospital today. No, I do not need to study. For I have max knowledge. Harvest vigor.
They look good.
Seriously, this is an impressive thing. She's a lady. Some big fat.
Great vegetables.
You see what your hard work gets you. Let's do it again, big bro. Indeed, melon. I might do the barrier corn this time for a change. Savvy. And away. Spear. Do you have an emphysema? There you go. A Yazoo stone. Bug. We are looking for the Genji beetle. Nope, just in a jewels. Wait. Yosuke. Sorry. Yosuke or Kaneshi? Yosuke. Feel that your understanding is sufficient for this job. You have taken the tutoring job. I'll leave from the bus stop in the shopping district on Tuesday, Thursday, or Saturday night. So that is very good. Très bien. And Yumi. Do I have a devil? Not. Let us go get a devil. Let's get the devil. Too many times if that I come to this. Where will we get mine charged by? Oh, of course. To do back in. Confuse the devil, we confuse Lilith. Zidane. Welcome. Survive light. You do that? Yep. That'd sort of be the mix, wouldn't it? Oh, somewhat. That gives us the electric boost, that gives us the survival light. But is there a way? So P4G, let's get the fusion calculator to see what Earth actually learns. And how. So Zidane and Mazidane. So no electric imp in that case. Or not just that, but also not any thingamabobs. Obviously fusing Mott with Throne won't get there. Sorry, Throne with Thoth. Find him page. What? From the Mott we go to Thoth. The potential for Mott, Thoth, Grone, or Sati, or Undyne. Well, we should have the save, but I'll save anyway just to make sure, and then we'll grab Godone and see if that works. And basically rinse and repeat. Some point. Rinse and repeat. Who's next? Sati. I've not made a Sati. Can I make a Sati? No. Not currently. Can I do it with Throne or Reindeer? I mean, technically we might as well. Item down. This is the Pale Rider. It would also give us Survive Light. So, what do we want to give? Those two definitely. Plus that. You might as well take Megadola. And Secunda and Old Wind. No wind. I'm Lilith, and just relax and leave everything to your big sis. The Devil's Social Link infuses Lilith with power. Do you think Charlie Morningstar would come from you? Old one. Is Mizzy dying? Probably for old one. I mean, I could feasibly drop Megadola. Save. And then to the hospital. Since you have Lilith, the devil of a persona of the Devil Arcana, you two might get along well. You feel your relationship with Sayako will deepen. Go work. Okay, up to 8. Inabar Municipal Hospital hallway. You busily cleaned the dark, silent hallways. You thought you heard something from down the hall. You decided to pretend not to hear it and continue cleaning. Your courage is increased. Oh, you there. Sorry, but can you take this person to the... I'm fine. But your face is very pale. You are aware that you've gained something of a reputation recently, right? I'm not the only one who would rather see you return to the easy-to-work with Sayo-chan from not too long ago. I have work to do. If you'll excuse me. Don't tell me you're slacking off too. I know I'm getting nowhere, but I have to do it. Sayako seems genuinely tormented. You're so worried about Sayako you hesitate to even say something to her. The nurse social link has reached level 8. Your power degree of personas of the Devil Arcana has grown.
Goodbye now.
You watched Sayako walk away, then went home. Earned 5,000 yen from your work as a janitor at the hospital. Oh, good morning, Senpai. Exams start next Friday, but I'm just not in the mood for schoolwork. The true killer is someone else. We're the only ones who know that. We don't act, this case will grind to a halt. Tests are important too. I'm not saying they aren't. I'm feeling anxious. We're the only ones with the ability to solve this case, and yet we have no way to act. Anyway, we can only wait for the culprit to make his move. We must not forget to check the Midnight Channel too. This is a crucial moment. Morning. Good morning, everyone. Guess what? We're going to have exams at the end of next week. I hope that nobody in here is being an ostrich and goofing around without doing any studying. Why did I say ostrich? Because it's a common metaphor for somebody who avoids inconvenient truths. It comes from the common mistaken belief that ostriches bury their heads in the sand in the face of oncoming danger. To feel safe just because you can't see the problem? Still a sign of escaping from reality. Don't be like a fake ostrich. There's another kind of bird, though, that has a cowardly connotation in English. Lay it on me, Narakami. Be brave. Tell me what bird's name means coward in English. Be the chicken. The answer you think is correct. Alright, that's correct. Chicken is a word for coward in English. There are many theories as to why. You know how you get goosebumps when you're scared, right? It looks like a D for the chicken skin. Wait, then why are they called goosebumps and not chicken bumps? It doesn't matter. The point is, you need to face reality and boldly prepare for your tests next week. You gave the correct answer. Your knowledge is increased. Not that it's required.
Whoa, it's freezing.
What are you complaining about? Get a jacket.
Why are we getting together on the roof on a day like this?
Yeah, what's this urgent business about, Yosuke-senpai?
Seriously, I was busy handing out flyers at Juness.
Did you actually call him here, Yosuke, or did he just come?
Hey, I saw you hitting on girls just outside the school gate.
He just came.
Was there some kind of progress in the case?
I need you guys. You have to help me. You're the only ones I can rely on. Can you please keep this weekend open?
This weekend? Does this have anything to do with that event at the Inaba police station that's been canceled?
Moment.
What are you talking about?
The idol Kanami Mashita was scheduled to be the honorary chief this Sunday.
Oh my gosh! The famous Kahneman is coming all the way out to the boonies?
Down, boy.
So she's taking on jobs like that already. I have been seeing a lot of her on TV lately. I didn't know she belonged to the same agency as you, Rise-chan. I mean, if she's coming to Inaba now, the agency's obviously trying to use all the fuss about me to their favor.
Makes sense.
So what's the big deal about that being canceled, Yosuke-senpai?
There was going to be a big sale at Junes to take advantage of the event, but now it's down the tubes.
It's not a joke. The police took forever to decide on canceling the event. My dad's really in a fix now. He worked so hard to put this whole thing together, and I can't stand to see him like this. I can't just let it go.
I heard that the police couldn't prepare for the event because I had gone missing.
Ah. Unintended side effects.
I'm sorry. This is my fault.
No, it's not your fault. Don't blame yourself. But yeah, it does seem like that's what happened.
Okay, so you called us up here. What do you want us to do about it?
From the way it sounds, I gotta say, I don't think we can be much help.
I want everyone to help me with a bunch of different tasks. Rise-san, well, if you could, you know, do an event at Junes?
You want me to substitute for Konami?
So there's no way?
She didn't say that.
Is it really that bad?
I don't know. I may be his son, but I'm still only a part-timer. But my dad's being awfully nice for some reason. I think it's possible that he might get fired if this thing falls through.
Hmm.
If that happens, I might have to transfer schools again. Seriously, what am I gonna do if that happens?
For starters, don't bring your knives. And all that bone, people will look at you weirdly with that.
Singing and handshakes only. No autographs and nothing that I can't do as a high school student. Otherwise, I'll get in trouble. And I'll only do it if you all get on stage with me.
Way to twist their arm.
What? Wait! I'm no idol!
It would be troublesome if people came to try to recruit me to be an idol.
But it could be more attention on the Amagi Inn, Yukiko.
Me too. I already have an exclusive contract with Junes.
When did you sign that?
I think you guys are worrying about the right things here.
That too.
But if you're gonna sing, what are we supposed to do on stage?
I need a band, of course. I'll make this very clear. I can't use pre-recorded tracks.
Let's be ready to throw down, can't you?
Whoa, whoa! There's no way we can pull off something like that!
I have some experience playing the keyboard. My grandfather suggested that I take piano lessons when I was younger. I have one that I can bring as well.
Good on you, Yajirosi. Wait, hang on.
You're up for this?
This incident is a result of my actions, after all. I will do whatever I can to help.
Naoto, thanks. If it's music you need, I have a guitar. Never really played it, though. Oh, wait, I accidentally bought a bass once. I think it's in storage.
How do you accidentally buy something like that? I bet you just thought it was another guitar.
It is in a sense.
I should have some kind of musical instrument at my place, for dinner parties and such.
Some kind of instrument? Oh boy.
Oh, what are those things called? The ones that you play with your hand. Like, you bring your hand closer to it and it responds. She's got one of those.
Then it's decided. I'll look for a song I can sing that can use a band arrangement. You guys get instruments and find a place to practice.
Got it. Try to pick an easy one, okay?
She wants a triangle.
Alright. Now that this is happening, I'm getting fired up about it. Let's go ask if we can borrow the music room at school. So, what are we gonna do with these?
Smash them on the ground, obviously.
I just grabbed whatever I could find that wasn't being used by the symphonic band.
What is that?
It's a gong.
Clearly,
Well, duh. I'm pretty sure he meant to ask, what is that doing here?
that was some kind of instrument.
I thought thought Chie might want to play that. You know, it sounds kind of Chinese-ish.
I don't think that's gonna really matter in this case.
Yosuke, try holding these.
Huh?
I see.
Yeah, you do look like that when you're fighting. Try summoning your persona while you're holding those.
All right. Persona! Wait, I can't summon it here?
Try doing a critical hit.
I'll choose this then.
Look! Isn't this like my fan?
I think she's convinced we're playing for a dinner party at the inn.
That makes it easier for her.
Come on, we need stuff like guitars instead of little backup instruments like these. Hey, I'll play the guitar. Why don't you take the bass? I can at least teach you a little bit.
Leave it to me.
Wait, do you already know how to play the bass? Because that would be awesome! Actually, I know next to nothing about it. Way to step up, partner.
And why would you say you'd teach me?
Well then, since you two and Naoto-kun have decided what to play, let's put Kanji on drums.
Hey, why don't I get to pick?
If you're up front, it'll look like a metal band.
I think you'd be good at the drums. You're always hitting and stomping on things after all.
Yeah, but can he do it in a rhythm?
How does that make any sense?
Then I will take over all the charming percussion accoutrement. Hey, baby, I'll lay down the passionate beats that flow from my soul.
We're not doing a jazz song either.
So that leaves Yukiko and me?
Also, please stop wiggling your paws.
You two, how about the chorus? There is a part for that. Singing?
No, can do. We'll hold something. Let's see, what looks easy?
Trumpet and saxophone. Yes, very easy.
Doesn't this at least look like a band?
There is that.
Yeah, I don't think it looks bad at all. It's not doing anything.
Is this thing broken? I'm blowing, but the air goes right through.
That's how it is for everyone when they start out. Anyway, we don't have much time, so let's start practicing.
What's with all the tadpoles on this paper?
Oh yeah, I don't know how to read music.
Apparently, I used to be reading sheet music at like 4 years old. Interesting.
I guess I'm gonna have to transfer schools after all.
That's the spirit. You all practice on your own until it gets dark. Decide to meet again tomorrow.
Oh, welcome home, big bro.
Ratty. You can work as a tutor today. Tutor? First shrine. Well, I have to check fridge. Nothing. It's a shrine. No laddie. It's a bug. Who's that? Still the Genji Beetles didn't wanna come. Very well, Kanishi. Actually, I do want to come in here. Very briefly. It's gotten much colder lately. That reminds me. Did you notice the construction sign next to my place? I didn't see when they put them up. But have you ever seen any construction actually going on there? I wonder if the construction was cancelled by some bigwig who thinks this desolate town is beyond saving. I wish they'd at least take that sign away, but nobody said anything about it. Perhaps nobody even cares. Hand over the jewel bit. But the main reason I came here was to check these out. For Naoto. Actually, that'll be the main thing we'd want. Plus that, but that's its own kettle of fish. Nothing we can get right now. So I call what she's wearing a gothic skirt. She would want probably that actually. Away! Speaking of, let's actually show off what Naoto's persona is. So the main to focus on with Naoto is her access to the instant kills and Almighty. Well, she does have access to every element. These are the main ones you want to focus on, plus the odd heavy physical to back it up. She does actually get a very good ability through cycling. But that takes time. Which part-time job? Tutoring. Tutor? I decided to work as tutor today.
I'm Shu Nakajima.
Nice to meet you. I'm sorry, he's just a shy boy. But he's so smart, you know? He got the high score in his class on his last test, and the teacher...
Mom!
Enough of that. We're going to study now, so get out. Oh, of course, dear. I don't want to bother you while you're learning. But still, Yukon, was it? I hear Yasogami high scores are starting to climb up there. Ever since I rocked up, they sure are. She's already in his second year of middle school, so we need to start thinking of applying to high schools. Well, knowing him, I'm not worried about getting into a good school. But when it's time for college... Mom, that's enough, I said. Oh my, I guess you're right. Well then, Yukon, please make sure you teach him well. Study hard, Shuk-chan, okay? You son, right? Let me tell you up front, I have no intention of attending Yasogami High. The cram school I was going to wasn't that good, so I decided I needed to switch to private tutoring. You were the only one available, so... If I think you're inadequate, I'll have you replaced immediately. Remember that. Don't worry about me.
No.
Of course I'm concerned. I'd rather not waste time introducing myself to a stream of prospective tutors. Then, what should we start with? I don't have any subjects that I'm particularly bad at. You feel confident that you should teach him... It's not PE, definitely not. It's math or English? I think English is the one that
That's fine.
could rank you up. Some of these do give you ranks as well. You tutored Shu. You grasp concepts quickly. He answers the problems you have for him in no time at all. You worked hard in explaining the subject to him in an easy-to-understand manner. Your expression is increased. Your knowledge is increased. Not that it matters because we're already maxed out. We'll continue next time. You were a good tutor. It was easy for me to understand what you were talking about. I'm sure my natural intelligence had something to do with that as well, of course. Of course. You're more than welcome to come again whenever you have the time. I'll keep working at my own pace as well. So, please come teach me again. You were accepted as the new tutor. You have become acquaintances with Shu Nakajima, the snooty tutoring pupil. You feel a faint bond forming between you and Shu. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a new bond. It brings thee closer to the truth. Thou shalt be blessed when creating personas of the Tower Arcana. You have established the tutored student social link of the Tower Arcana. You may earn an experience bonus when fusing personas of the Tower Arcana.
Goodbye.
Adios. You earn 10,000 yen from your tutoring job.
Once more from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That wasn't me, I think.
That wasn't me either. I mean, I can't get any sound at all out of this.
A hip and young audience yearns for the element of surprise in music as well.
There is a certain truth in that.
A bizarre sound suddenly rings out. An overturning of the expected cliches found in today's sound. You get it?
But that's not necessarily what that means.
Oh, I get it. That means Teddy did it, doesn't it?
Huh? That reaction overturned my expectations.
We are overturning the cliches, Teddy.
Why don't we take a break? We've been at this since morning.
Good idea. My fingers are all stiff.
Nice follow-up now, Chan. I think I'm falling for you.
Dumb boy.
Let's just ignore this bear.
But it's very hard to do so.
Are we really going to manage this? I'm starting to get the feeling that it's impossible no matter what we do.
There's just not enough time.
Everyone is silent. Ain't over till it's over.
Sensei, I want to play in a band.
Mochi the Rock.
If it's over, then it's over for Yosuke too. That means it's over for me. And I can't bear to face that.
I don't want to know that you're only doing this because you're selfish.
But in his selfish desires, he is concerned about you.
But you've got a point. If we give up, it all ends there.
That's right. Everything would have been for nothing if we give up now. Real brawl doesn't begin until you got your back to a wall.
We're not talking about a brawl here.
Would you like to smash the guitar over someone's face?
I'll do it too. It's not just about Yosuke now. I'll simply feel angry at myself if I give up.
Don't take that too harshly, Yosuke.
Don't worry, Yosuke-senpai. I agreed to do this, so I'll do it. I didn't say anything pathetic like, I'll do what I can. I'm going to get a huge crowd, no matter what. And they will go home satisfied. Please, I just need your help to do it.
Wow. Now that's how a pro delivers a team-boosting speech.
Indeed. Are you okay over there, Yukiko?
Well then, should we resume our practice?
All right, let's do this.
I did it! I did it! So this isn't broken after all.
Congratulations.
Okay, let's try putting your music together and I'll sing along.
Whoa, wait a sec. Can't we get a little more practice before we try doing that stuff?
We're gonna have to do it sooner or later, Yosuke.
Playing for the real reset. I mean, I'm all for that.
Don't think of it like that. I'm seeing how hard you're trying, and I don't want to just sit and watch you practice without me anymore. Here goes. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got yourself behind a door deep inside your heart again. You wanna hide, you wanna come out, going round and round.
Didn't that sound pretty good?
Indeed.
That was actual music!
Full verse.
Yeah, it felt good.
It seems there's hope after all.
The band has practiced hard and overcome many obstacles that dared face them. But now is their time to truly shine. All they have to do is discard whatever remaining fear holds them back, and a lifetime of public adoration awaits!
Who's narrating?
Hell no.
We've already been on a TV show. A midnight one.
Speak for yourself.
I was discarding my clothes more than I was discarding my fear.
For me, it was like discarding my public image anyway.
Perfect face.
Come on, everyone. Let's cheer up, okay?
And you have a bunch of stuff lined up, but you're still only playing the tambourine.
Haven't you heard the phrase, a clever bear conceals his claws?
But does the clever bear know where his claws are?
I'm gonna play a special little bear performance of my own and charm all the girls.
That saying's about a hawk, not a bear. And don't even think about it. We don't have the skills to ad-lib. Do you understand me? We're doing this exactly like we practiced. Got it?
What?
Ah, a statement, not a question.
If you don't, then I'll make sure you pay for all the topsicles you've eaten during breaks at work.
Just like we practiced. Got it?
Wow.
Well, let's take it from the top, one more time. Keep up that energy that we had before.
At least we know how to rein him in now. Everyone's hard work is slowly taking shape. You practice late into the night for the actual performance tomorrow.
You're back.
Indeed. I'll have a coffee. Yeah. To the shrine. Some more jewel beetles. We will, but after we deal with the cat. That cat devours all food. Again. Upstairs. I realize that you haven't bought anything from the home shopping program this week. Maybe you should watch it. Maybe I should. Yes, here he goes. Here comes Tanaka. Over the waves to... Hello everyone, welcome to Tanaka's Amazing Commodities. Grantor of your desires. This is Tanaka's Amazing Commodities, a mail-order television program being broadcasted live to you. We guarantee your purchase will meet your satisfaction for a fair market price. Now let's introduce the products available for these 3 days. It's nice shoes, awesome high-quality shoes. Oh my goodness, I can't believe its wonderfulness. I'll add 2 wasabi jellies to your nice shoes, all for the low price of 28,800 yen. We've got another fantastic product on sale today. 2 huge fish. Rare fish, just like brand new. On top of this, I'll add dry ice for them to your huge fish only. 19,800 yen. These products are so popular we can only allow 1 order per person. Would you like to purchase together? You can only buy one of the products offered. You currently have lots of money. Nice shoes combo for 28,800 or huge fish combo for 19,800. Huge fish. Technically nicey, I think. It's meant to be. It's the parody on Nike. Yeah. You got the huge fish combo, including dry ice and that. Oh, we've sold through our entire stock. Thank you all so much for your participation in today's show. Today's sale is over, but you'll get another chance for 3 days starting next Sunday. See you next time on this channel. Hear the catchy song again as it loops its way through. Here he is, there he goes, here comes Tanaka, over the airwaves to you. The shopping program is ended. You turned off the TV. Envelopes is the diligence. That's the one we want to work on. You intently made envelopes. You quietly focused on this dull task. Your diligence has increased. Since you finished reading Office Work Manual, you were able to work more thoroughly. Your diligence has increased. You earned 2,000 yen for making envelopes.
Crap! The crowd's a lot bigger than I expected!
Don't say stuff like that! You're making me even more nervous!
Would you rather know it going into it, or go out on stage and then find out?
Are costumes okay? I mean, they're just our normal school uniforms. Even worse than the winter ones.
What else could we have done? It's not like we have any costumes.
I'll stay silent here.
The clothes we've been wearing all summer won't work as costumes, and since we'll be changing wardrobes tomorrow, it works out.
Oh, crap. I can't stop my legs from shaking.
That could work out for the better with your kick drum.
You'll be hitting the skins more than a bare-knuckle boxer!
You're his first target, Teddy.
You shut your stupid bear trap! I don't need to hear this!
You've been on TV before, right, Naoto-kun? Aren't you used to this? You haven't said a word, though.
Different scenario.
The last time I played for a crowd was a piano recital when I was young. Doing an interview on TV is much easier. Even if I make a mistake, I'm the only one who gets embarrassed by it.
You're saying doing interviews is easy? That's crazy, too. Oh, I can't take this much longer. Don't you get nervous, too?
Who, me? I'm fine.
You really are something.
Now that's our sensei! He's got big brass balls! And when I say balls, I mean...
They all know exactly what you mean, Teddy.
We get it. It's a figure of speech. We don't care. Shut up. Huh? Did someone just...
Someone did just.
Everyone, can you gather around for a second?
Yeah, got it.
Your hearts are all racing, right? So is mine. But that's the power behind a live performance.
Say it proud.
Don't think about doing everything exactly right. The crowd's here to have fun, so we need to have fun first.
Rise-chan.
When I say who's ready, you say we are, okay? Be thankful for your fans, your friends, and yourself. This is a full-blown, one-time only performance. Now who's ready?
We are!
Are we? Oh, wait.
Fired up and ready to go!
Now listen up. We're sticking to how we practiced, okay?
Alright, let's do this!
Think of the topsicles, Teddy.
Here goes!
Yeah!
You got yourself behind the door, deep inside your heart again. You wanna hide, you wanna come out, going round and round. Thinking hard about it doesn't help you one bit. Say hello, you gotta say goodbye to thousand lies, yeah. Shout friends, just those words you really mean. And let your voice be heard all over the world. Stand up when you hear a knock on the door. Kids, we come on out. Get ready for your true story.
Oh, yes, Laura Bailey can and does sing.
They're asking for an encore.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that.
We only know one song! What do we do now?
Teddy!
There are only two things we can do. Ignore them and leave, or play the same song over again.
Maybe we can have Rise explain our situation and they'll go easy on us and let us replay that song. I saw that guy before.
I'm getting fired up!
Teddy, there's no massive shadow for you to charge into.
Hey, Teddy?
Yeah! Crowd surf! This is the best part of being a live performer!
They're setting him across the court.
Stupid Teddy. We can't play without him.
Then there's their excuse.
Hey, why don't we all dive into the crowd? They might just carry us out of here and we can escape this awkward situation.
Stage dive? Hey, don't sound so excited!
Actually, if all 7 of us jump in, there'd be trouble.
Then what are we gonna do? Do we have any other way out?
Someone go grab him.
If you want to do it that much, then just the guys do it.
All right. I'll show you what it means to be a man.
Hey, wait, you idiot!
Hiya!
They just dodged out of the way. How?
Perfect form, kanji.
I didn't know it was possible to stand on your own face.
Standing, possible. Balancing, well done. You and your friends have become legends among your peers. Enough people have gathered at Juness that you consider this mission accomplished. At least, so you tell yourself.
You're back.
Indeed. Save. Ahoy hoy. I heard that the event where Konami Mashita was going to be the honorary chief for a day was cancelled. Never would have thought that it would force you into doing a life concert outside GNS. look, do me a favour and don't use this to debut into showbiz, okay? I don't need your mum screaming at me about that. I make no promises.
Big Bro, so cute.
You should join in next time.
Yeah, I'll play.
Probably pick it up faster than Chie and Yukiko did. You open the fridge. There is a bag full of clams inside. They seem very fresh. You left it alone. But was there a clam pearl? Or were they just cloisters? Bug. Still got us. Many more jewels. Get out. Away. Heading home again. More diligence.
Morning, Yukon. Man, that was exhausting yesterday. That was my first time being up on stage like that. Risa had to do stuff like that all the time when she was working, right? I'd never be able to live like that. This week, we've got midterms. Oh, hey, we should have a study session with everyone else after school. We're all in the same boat, right? Let's help each other out.
Help each other?
That's right. Help each other. Okay, so what if I'm on the being helped side and the helping others side? Come on, help those of us academically challenged. I invite everyone, please.
Now, please take a look at the second page of the handout. It's about Napoleon. Napoleon went on many military campaigns and needed something very specific. Napoleon had these made. Would you stand up, please? What did Napoleon have invented? I believe it was glass jars. Give the answer you think is correct. You knew well. That's right, he made people invent glass jars. Napoleon held a contest with lots of reward money to whoever could come up with a way to preserve food on long campaigns. Nicholas Appert submitted his method for canning food in 1804, paving the way for the food preservation industry. It's a common misconception, but Napoleon was not involved with the actual invention of metal cans. The first canned foods were kept in glass jars. Tin or iron cans were invented in 1810 as an alternative to heavier jars. An actual can opener, however, wouldn't be invented for another 45 years. Before the invention of the can opener, soldiers would use bayonets to cut open cans or smash them with rocks. So, midterm start at the end of this week, and don't forget to review. You gave the correct answer. Your knowledge is increased. Junis Food Court.
Wow. Hi, Nanako-chan. Hi, Teddy.
Hey, greetings to you.
Greetings to you.
'Tis a great day here.
Looks like you're having fun.
Yo,
Wow, everyone's here. So many people.
Why did everyone come here?
Exam study group. Times like these, I'm jealous of Teddy. It seems like a dream that we had a live concert here only yesterday.
That was so much fun. I didn't think the crowd would get that excited.
Never underestimate the allure of live music.
But enough of that. Let's start with proving the trigonometric identities.
Jumping straight into math?
We'll have to figure out the percentage at some point, too.
Ours is the section on trig functions, right? The one where we find the area of a triangle given two sides and...
huh? You find the area of a triangle with, you know, that thing. Base by height by 2.
Slightly different.
If you don't mind, shall I teach you?
Oh, are you as smart as I thought? Could you, lend me a hand too?
Doesn't mean she's been going over our coursework, Yosuke.
Oh, I wouldn't know where to begin with second year's subjects.
What's up with that? Useless after all.
Don't call me useless!
I think I figured out what buttons to push to get Naoto-kun riled up.
You understand Naoto has a gun.
You're pretty cute when you're angry.
What are you talking about?
That's it. I quit. This just ain't my thing. To hell with the exams. It's time for my animal crackers.
Have you found the penguin?
Ooh, can I have some too? I want to find the penguin.
Hands off the penguin. It's mine.
Forget it. I can't think.
Teddy says he doesn't know who he is. That's so weird.
My life on this side is really fun. But the more I feel that way, the more I want to know who I really am. I've surfed the net, read manga, watched TV.
Ah, yes, manga. The ultimate collection of knowledge.
I even went to a place called the library, but I still can't find anything about me.
Try the bibliothèque next.
Dude, I'd be surprised if you did.
Still, I'm starting to get an idea.
An idea?
Whoa, isn't this your first time sharing a theory about yourself?
I lived in that other world. That world was my reality. But now, I have a feeling that it was born from the minds of people on this side. And over in that place, filled with shadows, I think I was some sort of special being.
Everyone's special, Teddy.
A special being?
I don't remember anything from back then, though. Maybe it's that amnesia thing I read about in a book the other day.
That would have to be your short-term memory loss. We'll tell you that again when you bring it up in about 5 minutes.
It's true. There are some aspects of the other world that make it seem as though it's rooted in human thoughts.
Personas, shadows.
Still, there's no point in applying the principles of logic and deduction to a place like that.
I wouldn't go that far.
But the fact that you existed in such a world from the beginning adds credibility to your theory. There is little doubt that you are a special being on the other side. If you yourself know nothing about it, perhaps it's true that part of your memory is missing.
Or part of your very self.
Tell me, what is the earliest memory you can call to mind?
It's from a while ago. I've always lived there as far as I could tell. Then it started to get noisy, so when I happened to bump into Sensei and Yosuke, I asked them to do something about it.
I see. If you've always been on that side, you'd have no sense of time or days.
Just, is it fog? Is it no fog?
Oh, that's right! Nanako-chan's completely clueless about all this. I'm sorry, Nanako-chan. We didn't mean to leave you out.
Hey! I think Teddy must be a king.
Let's stop bringing up that game.
I read in a story that a king was all alone inside a forest because of a bad guy's curse. Isn't that what happened to you, Teddy?
A king? Well, when you put it that way, it sounds about right.
Put away the chopsticks, Teddy.
Teddy? A king? I can see him wearing a cape!
Sheesh, Yukiko. You go into laughing fits in front of anyone now.
Technically, that's a good sign. It means she's getting more comfortable around people.
Can we not talk about Teddy being a king?
Thank you.
Huh? What's with that face?
Teddy really was a king. There were all these other kings too, and we all...
X-nay on the Inke.
Hey, he's talking about what happened at the club. Quiet, you, not in front of Nanako-chan.
Everyone left their seats to go buy drinks with Nanako.
Am I really a king?
Maybe so.
If I'm a king, I'll get to smooch girls every day.
Someone seen men in tights? Teddy is smirking.
I have this fuzzy feeling that I'll find out sooner or later with your help, Sensei.
You sense Teddy's strong trust. Pacha. The Teddy social link has reached level 7. Your power to create personas of the Star Arcana has grown. Teddy's determination in battle has been enhanced. Teddy can now endure a mortal blow during battle.
Big bro, Teddy, is melon soda okay?
Which melon? Or are you talking about Friend Soda?
I had fun at Genius.
You can work as a cheater today. I can indeed. But I will leave that for next time. So, we've gotten through the performance at GNS, Naoto has recovered, we have found slightly more information about our kidnapping culprit, but their identity remains a mystery. Of course, we'll have to worry about midterms next time, but perhaps more information will come into being. Plus, we've also started another social link with a tower. The last optional one we can unlock. There is one other mandatory one that will come in down the track. Also, certainly with the new device that I'm streaming off of, this ran a lot more smoothly than it has done in the past, so very good signs for what's to come. Anyway, so yeah, I'll see you all next time. If you want to find me elsewhere, the links will be in the description below, or you can check out the rest of the channel. Thanks very much for watching live if you did, or if you're watching on playback, thanks for coming in. And I will see you all next time. Bye guys.